Hey, we're live. No music tonight.
Oh, I like the music.
I forgot to hit that.
Oh, that's okay.
That
Uh,
that
I,
means
I,
I
good.
It means when I go to put this up on YouTube, like when I go to fix it on YouTube, I get to put other other music and stuff.
There you go. Well, that'll work.
I don't know what kind of crowd we're going to have tonight since it is opening night in the NFL.
This is true. Greta, Derek,
Welcome.
Mr.
Well,
James. Well, we got three people already. Look at that. Bam.
welcome everybody. It's been a hot minute, I know, since we've been on. Thank you all for your patience. We had some life events getting in the way. Um, that's going to be weird. I,
Where did your audio just go?
I don't know.
Oh, it seemed like you cut out there for a second.
It's possible. Let me move this.
It's all good. Lord, getting notifications left and right here.
Hey, all right, folks. We've got a different show for tonight. Evan, how are you?
What's up, Evan?
In YouTube and over on Hot Wheels TV. Thanks for coming in tonight. We're going to talk some Des Moines action. I think we have to do that. We're also going to talk some things over the past Omaha show because we really didn't get to do that.
Nope.
Um, Along with, we got a couple other shows that are coming up here in October. Lincoln's coming up the 8th, right? And then the 15th is us, and we've already got people asking for tables and stuff. So I'm really happy about that. And maybe we'll rip some cars open.
Well, I'm opening at least 6 cars tonight. Ooh, what is that? That's the ooh. Let's not no.
Maybe.
Nah, I don't know, man. That's a little risky, I think. Granted, I could go upstairs and get that McLaren, but I don't think I'm going to do that one either. So I might have to wait for that
Oh yes, yeah. That's
possibility of a trade. What up, Nick? What's up, Russell?
SIOUX.
Nah.
Got to do a birthday. Jet,
Oh,
birthday
birthday
GTO.
GTO.
Ooh.
Or 57
Yes.
Chevy, I think we could get away with too.
Yeah.
Uh,
No.
hmm.
No. 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 Hawkeyes
No,
ever.
no, boo. No, boo.
Well,
Yeah.
let's see
Man,
here.
I really want to see if. You know what? I'm trying to think if I got any GTOs laying around. I know I got plenty of GTOs that are already open, but I can't put it back into the box and then reopen
Yeah, I was
it.
gonna say all of mine are.
Let me go check the box that needs to be opened.
Mine are already closed. Are already ripped.
Let me see if there's a GTO in this box.
Evan, what have you been doing lately? Are you keeping yourself out of trouble? Because I find that hard to believe. Aloha to you and everybody else out there in the land of wherever you are. Let me get this pulled up so I can kind of see who's yip yapping with us. Because I always like to see that. Ooh, that's a nice mail call there, James. Um, here we go. All right, let's get this thing started here, shall we? First of all, I gotta say congratulations to Derek and Greta and their new baby. Hopefully, we'll get to see them soon. Get them started off with the proper Nebraska attire, as long as they don't play horribly. This weekend, oh, you've been working on the farm. Nice. Go Hawks beat steak is a little better. No, that is never good ever. All right, let's get into it. So while we're waiting for Brent to get back, obviously we had the show in Omaha this past August 19th. It was a good show, I think. We had to move locations. I think it worked out pretty well. I liked it.
Yep.
There's some room to grow there, I think. Not much, but a little. I think we should probably go back there again. I mean, I had a great time. It was different not selling, too, in terms of being able to actually walk around and talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
That was great. I loved that. That was very, very different, and I hadn't done that in a while. So that was great. Yep, Dax wears Husker gear all right. That was Greta.
Hey, Greta, will a 55 Chevy work, or has it got to be a 57?
Oh, let's see what else.
What was
Takeaways.
Do we remember what the head count was?
215, I think. 211 or 215.
I want to say 211. 211 sounds better,
211.
but it was hot and like hot outside. The show was ice cold. We had a little bit different stereo setup this time. We had 2 speakers. There was a car audio lowrider show about 2 blocks away, so that was kind of fun. We got to see a lot of cool lowriders driving through. I enjoyed that thoroughly because I like my lowriders. Yeah, we had a great turnout. We had great sellers. I got some really cool stuff that I've been wanting to get, and I'm very happy with the way that show turned out. It was a good overall experience, and I can't wait to go back and try it again. I'm not sure when that will be, but I know it's probably coming. So
Yeah, definitely we will be back there as long as the rent doesn't change astronomically. What I liked about it, the big takeaway for me was how many new or different vendors there were. And they brought a lot of different things, and they were very open, very honest, very willing to work with people, I should say. Mm-hmm. I saw lots of full bags going out. I saw lots of people making multiple trips. Despite, as you said, the heat was pretty bad that day. It was good overall. I really liked it. I don't think anybody walked away unhappy, or if they did, they didn't really find what they were looking for. With that, that pretty much wraps that up. We will be in Elmwood October 15th, and that's going to be 60 tables again as well. Great host out there at the Quonset. You'll get treated really well. There's food and beverage available. I know they always have a good limited menu for us. If you haven't been out there, I really would recommend it because it's a nice atmosphere to go to. So if you get the chance, go do that. So moving on, let's see. Next week, we've got Des Moines.
That's next week already?
Yeah, I know. It's been crazy how this
I feel like we were just there like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Time flies. This year has gone by really, really fast. I mean, Nationals, for those that are going to LA, is literally in like a month. So
that's very true. Okay, well, for those that don't know, here is, once I get it up there, there is the screen for the Iowa show. That's September 16th. The official time is noon to 3. However, setup is a little bit earlier, and then they let the members in a little bit after setup time. They'll have the meeting usually around somewhere between 10:30 and 11. Just know that there is no buying or selling or trading until after the meeting. That's their policy, and we will respect it. If you got any questions, contact Stacy Craig or any one of the admins over on the All Iowa page. Barb is another good person to get a hold of as well. And God, there's one other person I can't. Joe Meek.
Yep.
Joe Meek is the other guy.
There it is. I was trying to think of it too, and I couldn't think of it.
Yeah, I know. But they're going to have close to 100 tables again as well. It's a good mix, lots of different things. You're going to see folks from Minnesota because Unlimited Leon is going to be there. We'll have some Kansas City guys, I believe, are coming, along with all the local Mason City and Des Moines folks will be there. We'll be right behind Jeff, I think, again, who is part of the Mason City group. So come on out. It's a good time. It's definitely worth the drive. It's about 2 hours one way. And, bring a friend or two. Carpool. Split the gas money. Okay. So we'll stop sharing that. We'll put that back up later again throughout the show.
Miss Deb, how are you doing? Mr. Reagan, what's up, man? How you doing today?
Yeah, it's worth the 4-hour drive to go to Elmwood. Absolutely. As well as Des Moines. Yeah, brought you a surprise, all right. I'm playing catch up here, so.
Always are.
I'm guessing the meeting might be interesting next weekend. I don't know. I really haven't heard anything. All I know is that there's usually good information put out there. Barb will probably have a preview for LA, if not then, but afterwards. What do you like about the Des Moines show?
I like all the different sellers. That's one of my favorite part is because there's so many different sellers and you never know what somebody's going to bring. I mean, I have bought everything from Holy Grail cars that will never leave my private collection to plastic track that I don't know what to do with. I've bought lowriders, Reds, Zamac, you name it, I have found it at this show. So if you're looking for something that you may not think you might find at this show, it's a good chance that you actually might find something similar or the exact thing you're looking for. Because there's so many different people selling and there's so many different levels. Some guys have the high-end stuff, some have the medium, some have the low-end. There's a lot of dollar cars to be had. There's a lot of loose cars to be had. There is little homies. I mean, it's just I've seen Legos in there before. It's just you never know what you're gonna find. You might find loose freaking what's the word here, RLC cars. There might be a candy cane gasser laying around that somebody's asking for some money. You never know what you're gonna find at the Des Moines shows. It's always a good time. They got good food, good drinks. It's not that bad of a drive, I can honestly tell you. It's really not that bad. So, yeah, that's my take on it. Just come hang out and, check it out. If, say 4 of you jump in a car and drive up there together, split the gas 4 ways, ain't going to cost a whole lot because it doesn't take that much fuel to get there unless you're driving a big old truck. And even then, you can get there and back pretty decent. So,
yeah. Yeah, as far as the picnic goes, I'm not sure how that's going to work or if that's going to be a topic. And honestly, we would like to be a part of an all-group type picnic again, if that can come up. That was fun in Fort Dodge last year. If we can do that again, awesome. I'd love to do that again. Let's see. Evans volunteered to be the duck target again.
I think he just likes the ducks.
I think he does too. Ducks are cool.
Yeah.
Let's talk some mail calls, some things that we've gotten here that we haven't really talked about. I know I haven't shown some things either. So here's like the first thing I want to show. There's your gull wing.
That's a good one there.
Trying to get the camera to focus here. Not really working.
No. Technical difficulties.
As always, we're always looking to improve things, but there it is. This car is absolutely gorgeous. It is the Mercedes Gullwing 56. I think this is the best color out of all of these.
I would agree. I think the red with the chrome reels just works really well on that one. The only one that I would like to see that they have not done in the color combination wise is a silver with red interior, because that was the main color that that Mercedes used. So that's my take on that car. And then whoa. All right, shut it off.
Yeah, we'll just remove that.
All right, technical difficulties. Welcome to the show.
And then again, I don't know if we showed this or not.
I think we showed pictures, but not the actual. So how did the horses look on the seat, since you've got it right there in front of
you? That's the great question. I think this was just an absolutely awesome idea to put that in there. So whoever came up with that, that was really good. I like that. Again, it's 456 Corvettes. This is a new casting. I really like this. I think this is going to grow on me. I feel like, especially again with those horse covers in there.
Well, I think that now that they can do that, or they are capable of printing stuff on seats, I have a feeling that we could get to see some interesting interiors in the future. I think they could have done a really good job. I don't think it's up on the wall. No, it's not. The tradesman purple Dodge van.
Oh yeah.
I think they could have printed something on the seats of that, or made the seats look like they were fuzzy in some shape. I think that'd have been cool. So, it's just there's options they can do with that. Mr. Adams, what's going on? You going to be at Des Moines this coming show? Hanging out with Rich is always a good time. Rich is a great table if you're ever looking for something, because he always has just the most. He's always got new stuff and
different.
Yeah, it's always he always acquires new things because he goes to so many different shows all over the area that you never know what that man's going to have. So hopefully Rich will be there at the next one.
I'm still debating whether this is going to get ripped open tonight or not.
Now, which one is that?
That's the Pagani, the 17 Pagani Hyra Roadster. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I really don't care. It's just a car to rip open at this point.
Yeah, but it's a super special car. And it is. It's a freaking, it's an NFT car. And, if anyone still needs the hoodless horse, Mustang is still available for sale. There's the Stubby Bob coming through with the Roadkill guys for the 18th time. Let's see, what is coming up next? Somebody said something, there was a new Porsche coming.
Yeah, supposedly there is a new Porsche that's getting ready to come out. And then Ken Sleeth showed me about another exclusive that's supposed to be in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be like super. It's another collaboration piece. So that's going to come out. I haven't seen pictures of it yet, but you're going to like it. It's a 87 Buick GNX.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, Hot Wheels X or Hot Wheels Run the Jewels Valcom. Yeah. I'm curious to know what that's going to look like. I mean, it's a GNX, so obviously I'm in because it's G body. So I'm always curious to see what the new G bodies look like. And I keep hoping for one of these days that Brendan has finally twisted enough arms to pull off the Malibu. We've got everything else, but we don't have that yet.
That'll be a nice one. Jeff, how are you tonight?
I'm just kind of doing a little Google search here, and I'm trying to see if there's any like pictures or anything that there might have been.
Well, while he's doing this, I'm gonna do this.
What are you doing? Oh, okay. You're ripping cars. All right.
Yeah, why not? You're
Okay.
Google researching, and
Well, I'm always researching in some way, shape, or form.
I love this car. I love this wheel.
How is that new wheel? I haven't seen one of those in person.
It is basically the 4-spoke JDM with like a metal semi-dish.
Now, is it kind of like molded into the wheel, or?
I think so. It's really cool. I like this wheel. Again, I am really digging this retro 70s rally car or Group B, Group 2 road racing cars that they're coming out from Europe with. These are just unbelievable. I'm so happy that they are doing this. Look forward to seeing more of them. Now, if we could just get some Ferraris, maybe that would be nice.
Doing good, Jeff. How you doing tonight?
We're doing most excellente. We do look forward to hopefully seeing you in Lincoln. Let's see what else we got going on.
There's a new Matchbox Porsche 911 RSR.
Ooh.
September 14th. And then there is the September 22nd is the 87 Regal. And then 4 days later with the RLC, we get the 1969 Dodge Charger.
Yeah.
And that's looking like all they've got up on the boards right now for diecast wise. I mean, if you're looking for other things, looks like tomorrow there's a Harry Potter something coming up for sale. Barbie on the 11th. I mean, hey, we're not discriminating. Toys are toys. I just
pays the bills.
Yes, she does. I just got myself a new Killer Clowns deals in the mail today. Oh, you can buy Harry Potter. You can buy.
Awesome,
Yeah.
Awesome, Rich. Will you be coming out into Elmwood in October? While he waits to answer that, let's see what else we got. The new Fast and Furious cars are starting to show up. I picked up the Alpha. I'm really, really wanting that Integra and the Maxima.
Yes, definitely. Those two are probably the only two that I'm still looking for. I have the Alpha, and I'm going to pass on the BMW and the Mustang because I feel like we've used them before, and they're probably the exact same car with different cardboard. And I'm slowly turning away from collecting cardboard just because it's a new design. What else is coming out that I've...
Well, I mean, with the Fast and Furious stuff, those two cars have needed to be done.
They should have been done after they were in the first movie.
Yeah.
We're at 10. So they've made 10 movies worth, and they still never made those two cars. So I'm happy to see that they're finally getting the recognition that they deserve. So that makes me happy.
The other one that needs to get done is from the second movie, and that's the GTX, and that just absolutely has to get done. It's the orange one.
Oh, yeah.
The ejective seats.
Well, yeah, I mean,
that actually works.
They made the Copo, which is
unimpressive.
Oh, watch your mouth. No, it's gorgeous, and it's here somewhere. I just don't know where I put it at. That's the problem with this. I keep adding and changing things. Keep changing things. But there is a Camaro somewhere on these walls.
Yeah, to me, that GTX and then the Jensen is the other one to make Ken Sleeth happy. But those two have got, those 3 or 4 cars have got to get done. I'm sure. I don't know why the Maxima took forever. I really don't. They have a Nissan license. I don't know. I would love to be a fly on the wall why it took so long for that car in particular to get done. And even the Integra too, because they have the license for the Integra. So overall, I would oh, nice.
I have yet to see that in person, so.
Is that that's the green one, right?
Yes.
That looks, I like it. It's understated. It's clean.
Did
Not a lot of tampos.
Did you see that they're making a BMW wagon there, Kent?
Oh, yes. More glory.
I thought you'd like that.
Speaking of awesome cars, and you did see what the Legends Tour car was going to be for next year.
Yeah. And I want one.
Well, that's like the 3rd or 4th car from 2014, right? Superset. I think it was the 3rd one. They've done the Sylvie, the 55. Oh, they've done the 510. This will be the 4th one out of that year. That's pretty awesome. Solar and Sons, how are you guys doing tonight?
And that combi is definitely sweet. I mean, it has the same deco that the Super has on it, and it just looks stunning. I'm definitely looking forward to that one.
Yeah, so for those of you who haven't seen pictures, I'll give you a visual reference here of what it could look like, except it'll be a different color, obviously. For those of you who have not seen the pictures of it, that's it right there. This is what it's going to be like, except it's like a pink color. So that would make it look like, let me see if I do not have my Silverado available. It's outside. So
I have it. I can grab it. I know exactly where it is.
Well, hello from Georgia as well. Thanks for popping in tonight, wherever you are. Michael, thank you for popping in.
And another one that we forgot was the GTR.
Well, that one's from
22. So we have the truck from 21. Here, let me get it out of this thing so we can see it a little less glary. I think I have another one of these. I think I need to open one of these. So there we go. There's the pink non-super but Legends Tour. And it's going to be the same pink. That's what it looks like.
the color-wise.
Yeah, Jeff, go ahead. We'll prove her. Because it's been released everywhere, so there's nothing like we can do hiding it. Let's see. And then, yeah, because 22 was the GTR, which, if you ask me, it looks very similar to the 07.
It is, except it's purple.
Pinkish. Light.
Pinkish purple.
Well, it's kind of a light.
So for those of you who don't know, oh, I love that car.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty.
For those of us that don't know, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, for those of you who don't know, I'm now up to 19,724. The running joke around here.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. You tend to change your room around a lot.
Too much.
That's okay.
Cars.
It happens, man. You just got to be more careful.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else is coming?
Only 10 supers. Nice. I still remember the first super I found, and I didn't even realize it was quote-unquote a super. It was the 56 Flash Sider from the 10th year anniversary of the Treasure Hunt set series. Now, technically, it's not a super, but it did have real riders.
I'm trying to think what oh yes, the Target
Yeah.
exclusive Fast and
Yeah,
Furious
yeah,
Nightmare.
everybody. It's like been a daily battle at my Target every day.
Yeah,
I'll go there. I would probably go breakfast, lunch, and dinner if I could get away with it.
I would have
Sweet.
to comment, off of Michael's post. I think the first super that I actually found was the Datsun 510 wagon.
Oh, that's a great story.
I think that was the first one I ever found in the store. And I mean, I know I have a whole lot more than just that one, but that I think was that one actually made me kind of like, oh man. I mean, I was shaking when I found that thing, and then the fact that I found a total of 3 of them that day. There you go. Look at that thing. That's so pretty. But and the neat thing about that super is I still have mine. Kent has one, and then my brother has the other one. So I know where all 3 of those supers are that I picked up that day, and I get to see them on occasion. So that's always cool. But yeah, supers are nice, but it's not the end of the world if you can't find one. There's definitely some out there that you can find, and so you just got to keep an eye out and cross your fingers. Because that's pretty much it's mainly luck. Sure, some people will find 4 or 5 a day. It seems like, but in my personal opinion, it kind of takes away from the fun of finding one. Because if you're finding 4 or 5 a week, you are hitting.
You're busy.
You're hitting 40, 50 stores a week, trying to find everything you can. So it becomes more of a job than a hobby. I think it's fun. I mean, I walked into Walmart just this last week, and I found like 9 treasure hunts, and there was no supers, which was fine. But I put all the treasure hunts up on the top peg, and I left them, and some other people actually, after I posted, went up there and grabbed a couple of them, left some others. And then some other people went up there, and then they got some. So what I did basically was able to let everybody else enjoy it as well. Sure, they got a little bit nudge. Hey, there's there's a regular hunt over here. If you want it, you can go grab it. And that's one of the things I like about our group is if somebody does find something like that, a lot of times it'll get around with people saying, hey, this store got this case, or this store has got the boulevards, and just help each other out. That's one of the things that I love about our group. So I'm going to open something. I know it's not a 57, but it's a 55 Chevy. So happy birthday, Derek. We'll go ahead and rip this Flying Customs one because I really like this one and I don't have it open yet. So, and even if I do, I'll hold on to this one. So.
Okay, so Mike Alexander is talking about being born in the 80s, so he's got a lot of old cars left I didn't get as a kid. Well, here's one that I know this is kind of what I've been going after lately.
Ooh.
The original Real Riders, and of course my love of Dodge trucks.
I don't have that one.
No, I don't know where I found that one.
What's up, B? How you doing?
I think this is as close to your G body as that's out there, right?
No, because that's not a Malibu.
I always thought it was. Looks like one. It's got the front end of one.
Let me see it again. No, it's not a Malibu. Let me see the side.
The grill sure as heck looks like it.
It does look pretty close, but
it's not legit. I mean, it's not an exact copy.
No,
but I mean, if you looked at the way this is grooved, that sure looks like a Malibu
4-door. Nobody wants a 4-door.
Who cares? That's because you got one.
Yes, it is. But Johnny Lightning, in their amazingness, and this is why I wish Mattel would jump on board, because
We're good there, Brian.
that is a Malibu.
Well, yeah. Hey, I think, is that the one I gave you?
It's a possibility. And that's what Brent has at thousands.
Yes, I know you care. You two care because that's your thing. Now, if you would have given Jamie King a ride in yours, then I would say, hats off to you.
Who?
Jamie King.
It's not ringing a bell.
She graduated a year before your brother at Westside.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Now, Brian might have done it. Thanks, Mr. Whittaker. Appreciate it. I pretty much have every single one of the Johnny Lightning Malibus that they've ever done, with the exception of a couple of White Lightnings I think I'm missing. But other than that, I'm good. She went to Westside with us, not a year after me.
Before.
Yeah.
She graduated in 95, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, so your brother did ask another question here, and is there something you want to talk about?
Well, as my brother hinted at, did I miss the Halloween announcement? No, you haven't missed the Halloween announcement because it hasn't been announced yet. But I think this is a pretty decent segue to go ahead and announce that, yes, Mid-States Collectors Club will be doing the Halloween car for the second year in a row. It will have Real Riders. It will have chase versions. There is no photographs of it yet. We are still in the design and painting process. It will have some amazing card art on it as well, like last year's. And they will be carded and in protectors. And you might even see a new sticker this year. So you never know. You know, I don't know, should we release the casting or should we keep the casting a secret until we get the first proof out there?
Let's wait and make sure that we've got all of our ducks in a row, make sure everybody is signed off on it from the advisory board.
This is true.
And let them get their stamps on it. And let's leave it at that.
All right, we can do that.
It will be, I'm sure, I'm very confident that it'll be a very awesome car.
Yep. Oh, I know. I want one first placed order right here.
Hey,
What's
Jim,
up?
how are you tonight?
What's up, Jim? I'm actually going to rip something that Mr. Schaefer got for me.
I do have a question about that, though. We're limited on the number, correct?
Yes, we are with the Halloween. It's very short run. And if my memory serves me correctly, which it's always hit or miss, I believe that there will be a total of 35 this year. There will be 30 regulars and 5 chase ones. So, you know, it's something to be on the lookout for. It's a very popular casting. It's been around for a long time, and there's a lot of different variations of this car. So that's all I'm going to give away for it, you know, unless you got really good vision and you can see,
You're ahead.
You can see things in clear view on my wall. There. Oh, can't see it now. But yeah, it will be cool. It's going to be a great car. We have teamed up again with the amazing Mr. Braxton over at Fingerprint Customs. He has came up with a completely new design on his technique, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that's going to look out, how it's going to come out. I mean, we are going to get some really sweet reels from Mr. Oplander again, and Mr. Lee Allen most likely will be doing the card art again. So, and you know, there's going to be some Big Nick Customs little flair touches on there as well. So it's going to be cool. Just get ready for it. So
So, speaking of club cars, we do have the Mustangs. Please reach out to us if you have not received yours. We will bring them to Des Moines, Lincoln, Elmwood. Um, you know, we'll get you fixed up and taken care of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just reach out to me or Mr. Hot Wheel Hunter. We are the custom crew, so we can get you hooked up. And if you need to know if you're on the list that you pre-ordered or prepaid, please get a hold of me. I have the master list. I have the only copy of it, so I'm the only one that can tell you those things. So,
and then for the year 5, we do know the casting, and that's not been a secret. That is the Datsun 510 wagon.
well, I think it was a secret between admin crew, but well, surprise.
But it's not like we've been on definitive search and destroy for these things for about 3 years now.
Yeah, and yes, James, I will make sure we throw a bunch in the box and bring them with us. So, but yes, the cat out of the bag. It's a Datsun.
And then we'll let the committee delve into what we're going to do for year 6 after that. So we'll
Year
let
6
that know where it's
is
at.
a mystery. We don't know what we're doing for 6 yet. So,
I do want to give a shout out to the boys at Capital City. I got their awesome shirt at the show in August, and I thought I'd wear it tonight. I think my red Charm City will be permanently retired. That's why I carry Murph in. So,
rest in peace,
Okay.
Murph.
yeah. Damn it.
I know. So, while you take a break and kind of collect yourself, I'm going to rip some more cars.
Okay, rip cars open, please.
Because Mr. Jim Schaefer found these for me, so I'm going to go ahead and pop these things open. Because I wanted this pack for a while, and I was very happy to hear that he was able to find me a set, because the cars in this set are really, really sweet. We'll start in my favorite order here, and you know, I'm not. Brian, Mr. Klein's going to be upset. I'm not a fan of the orange. It's pretty. It looks good on this car, but I don't know. For the 5, this one's got a little craziness going on. It's a little wild. And then I like, what is this one? This is a Sylvia. That one's actually not bad. And we got the Sylvia, and it has a purple base. It looks black, but it's a dark, dark purple, which is weird because I've never seen a purple base on a Hot Wheel.
I've never seen. I didn't pay attention to that.
What color's the base on the Z? Black. And then I go with the truck. A little. What's that? The 620, right? I can't read it. Yeah, it's 620. So then we got the 620 with the gold wheels, 72 on the side. Looks really sharp in the teal. And then I got to go with the GTR R32. I don't like this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The car is completely clean, and then you put car manufacturer logos on the hood. So I don't know. Just not a fan. But by
My
far,
buddies. Oh,
by far,
Go ahead.
by far.
That car's pretty.
Come on. This thing, it looks blue. It is not blue. It is a deep purple with white walls. It just, I don't know how to describe this thing. It just looks, it's super clean. I love the white walls on it. I don't know why. It just looks good. Lions on the board.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got a bunch of fantasy points for that one. Goff got me some, and the guy that caught it got me some too.
But yeah, I wish it didn't look blue. But yeah, it is a deep purple. But yeah, those
That's
are,
a pretty car.
they all look really good. That one's definitely my favorite.
Pretty car. Let's see here. Well, I guess I was gonna do the Porsche, but you gotta have a little Falcon. What I was gonna say was, my buddy that works for me at the bank, he's got a bunch of logos like that, but he has them down the front of the door and it's stacked.
Yeah, the front of the door would have been fine because that's where primarily most people do put them. I'm not a fan of them on the roof or on the hood. If they had just did a black or did it similar to what they did on the roof here on the hood, it would have looked better in my opinion. But then again, I'm not a Hot Wheels designer, so I just got to do what they kind of come up with and what they love. And that's another thing I just noticed is that the Sylvia S13 is kind of like I almost want to say it's a flat. It's not a super shiny. It's like it's kind of like a almost flat. It's really hard. There you go. But versus the shine off of this one, it's just not. I mean, it's white. It's really hard to see, but it's kind of like a matte finish. It's kind of nice.
All right. So what's everybody else looking forward to trying to find? I know Rich wants those R34 Walmart exclusives, like everybody else does.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a orange purse or a Porsche. Whatever. What else is everybody looking forward to seeing? I know we talked about the Integra. We talked about the Maxima. That's what I wanted to talk about. The rumor going around now that I've heard, and I've heard it from a couple places, seen a couple groups, is that the entertainment series or retro entertainment is going to be discontinued at the end of this day.
Like today or?
No, at the end of this year, whenever the cycle is, it's going to be kaput. So, what are you guys' thoughts on that? I feel really disappointed in this line. I think it started off so great. There's so many awesome cars in there. You've got the Ecto, you got the A-Team van, Kit and Car,
Smokey and the Bandit, Snowman's Kenworth.
You've got all the cars from Magnum PI to include the Porsche and the helicopter. The Miami Vice, Ferrari is in there. Back to the Future, Old School. I mean, there was a wide range of really cool casting.
There was.
PK Slambo.
PK Slambo.
And then it turned into things like 14 different versions of the Mystery Machine, or
they tend to like that Mystery Machine.
A lot of repeats, and I was very disappointed in that. I think I get it. Movie licenses are expensive, but yet at the same time, it's like people want those.
Yep, I agree.
That was a classic. That was a hard one to get.
Yeah, I actually have 2 or 3 of them.
That one I remember being a hard one to chase down. Now, the one car out of that set that was scheduled to be made but never made it was Kelly McGillis's Porsche from the first Top Gun movie. The 356, I think it's Spider, the convertible that it was supposed to be done, but it never got done. I don't know why.
Amen, James. I'd just like to have a cab over in my life. And you know what? Speaking of cab overs, we'll go ahead and rip open the 1979 Freightliner from Matchbox. My buddy Nick helped me acquire this one. He's got buddies in other states that managed to find a few extra ones. So he was able to hook me up with the Freightliner that I never saw around here at all. I don't even think I ever saw anybody selling any. They were just not, I don't know if they didn't make it this way or what, but this is I believe a brand new casting for Matchbox. And just look at that. You got the right amount of wheels, you got the stacks, you got some deco on the back of the cab, all the way around the cab itself. You got all the trumpets and the lights done. It's got rubber tires on it. And the coolest thing by far, it's got a spot for trailers. So now I'll have to find me a trailer, which
I've got some extra here at the house.
like I ain't got extra trailers, man. Come on, son. I love semi trucks. So we're gonna go ahead and break out the very dusty and old school Matchbox fire department rig here. I don't know if it. I don't know if it'll work with its longness, but there you go. Peterbilt's in the shop. They had to get the Freightliner out.
That's what I wanted to know, is whether or not the old school hooks there, or the parts where they attach at, are going to fit.
It does. It's really loose. It doesn't actually lock in place, but it does sit on there nicely. And
doesn't drag when it rolls.
I don't know. Well, let me roll it on the pool table and see what we got. Nope.
You know, folks.
Rolls great.
He can turn that and rotate it so that you can actually watch him do that.
The pool tables. Oh, because I'm losing stuff now because you're all about telling me what to do. Yeah, this is super professional. There we go. Let's see here.
We are a
bunch of 3-year-olds with toy cars.
Yes, we are.
It rolls just fine.
That's awesome.
And yes, I have a blue pool table in case anyone picked up on that. All right, we'll go ahead and spin this back this way.
Thank you for indulging me.
Not a problem. I'm used to it. But I did lose the
water.
No, not the water. Oh, and I dropped it again. No, I lost the GTR off the table.
Oh, okay.
It's all right though. It survived the crash. So yes, it will hook up to the old school trailers, and this just happens to be one I had right over my shoulder. So I have a lot of other ones. So
well, let's do another car, 1 or 2. If you want number 1, put 1 on the screen.
I'm not getting involved in
this. Put number 2 up on the screen.
You know what? I will do this, and hopefully I'm right. I'll start it off with a 2.
Whoever gets more votes is the car that's gonna
lose its cardboard.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this thing is dusty. This is one of those that I found I want to say I found this one actually at the Des Moines show. The truck, that is. I already had the trailer.
Yeah.
'Cause I had bought the truck or the trailer in a slightly worse shaped truck than this one is. And this is a harder truck to find because there's actually 2 different versions of this truck. There's a little bit cleaner now. But it's just a neat little truck.
I like that truck.
It's a single axle just because of the fact that it's pulling a water, apparatus truck. So, well, we got 3 2s on the board.
Okay.
I think we need at least 5 votes.
All right.
We got to at least get 5 votes. So if you haven't voted yet, 1 or 2, and then we'll go into whatever he's going to do.
Yeah.
And if we don't get those 2 votes, he's done opening. So at least on live camera, we'll go that route. He won't. If we don't get 2 more votes, he will not open a car again for 6 minutes. We're up to 4 2s. Mr. Gable.
A 1.
Oh, and a 1. There, we got our 5 votes now. So, Mr. Wiggins throwing down with a 1. What's up, Joe? I didn't see you sneak in.
Okay. Well,
Joe Wiggins is watching. He just snuck in.
he always slides right in at the end. Okay. Well, since we got our votes, clearly number 2 was the winner. This was number 1.
Oh, thank God. I was right.
But since this is number 2, this is what we're going to open.
Oh.
Did you open yours last week?
I don't have one of those yet.
I'll take care of that.
All right, let's make that happen because Yeah, I don't have that one yet.
I thought you had it. Well,
Nope.
There we go, folks. That's your number 2 for tonight.
Nice. I'm glad I picked number 2. Because that's so pretty. No, I don't. I know you want. You know what, man? If you want to rip that NFT, bring it to Des Moines. bring it to Des Moines. Or wait until Elmwood. That's you know what we can do. We should put on a. We should go back and we should channel our inner Zahn brothers, and we should do a super real rider crazy rip in Elmwood.
Yeah, we haven't done one in a long, long time.
No, we have not, and maybe we'll have to do a mini one over there for our friends in Des Moines, because I have.
Enjoy it.
Oh yeah, because I know I have a small box somewhere that has a few RLC and a few convention cars that I'm excited to remove from their prison. My number 2 was 2 votes for number 1. It's too late, folks. That ship has sailed. Oh.
No.
We'll go ahead and give him a little extra here. We'll throw a little BMW love on there for him.
Yeah. My daughter, though, I did order her another BMW M3, the 91, I think. She said she really liked that red one. All right, well.
It is a really pretty car.
This is a little bit different show for us than what we normally do. And I just want to say thank you to everybody for kind of hanging out with us. I know it's the start of football season, and there's just a lot of activities and things going on. But thank you again for hanging out with us. If you're in the Des Moines area next weekend, go. Eastside Church of the Nazarene. Good time, good people, lots of fun.
Mm-hmm.
October 8th, if you're in the Lincoln area, and that's Nebraska, not Lincoln's Toy Show in Chicago, go hang out with.
There you go.
Go hang out with those guys. We'll
Touchdown Chiefs. Touchdown Chiefs. Now we're talking. I know that there's some Detroit fans out there, but let's go Chiefs on this one.
Well, they like 57 Chevys for some reason. And finally, October 15th, you will see us, and we will be selling out in Elmwood. So if you want to come hang out with and see us in any of those shows, or any other club members for that matter, come hang out with us.
So, Mr. Spencer?
We want to hang out with y'all. In fact, I saw Corey's sister like last weekend, actually.
Nice. What you got there?
Amazing Canes. I think by far this is the best car out of this set, honestly.
Yeah, I can't wait to acquire it.
The color on this thing is just unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a really good shade of blue. So
it's probably about as close to a RLC style or quality paint that's out there. It's got looks like some metal flake or some pearl. I don't know. I'm not good with paint stuff. I just know it looks awesome.
There you go.
And of course, we'll end it on an orange color for our friend Mr. Brian out in Ottumwa, which I hope he shows up.
Yeah, he needs to bring his wife and his family.
And Max.
We'd see Max. See, we all ripped orange cars tonight. I got the 240 and the semi truck. We opened 3 orange cars for Brian tonight. Love that Volvo. Yes, I definitely am in need of that Volvo to go with my other 3 Volvos that I do have. Or no, I have 2. What was it? Is that the 4th time they've used that one?
It's had the Chase.
Got it.
This.
I don't have it. There's the blue one, which I have. Mm-hmm. They've only used it 3 times so far, huh?
Pretty much, yeah.
I just need that one. Need that Porsche print warm house for him hanging. I believe I have the Porsche taken care of. I think Mr. Kent has one for me. So.
Oh, from that set? Yeah, I have the whole thing for you. Actually.
All right. Yay. Cool. So, no, I'm good. Now, if anyone has a Chase Black Mercedes, then let me know.
our last one.
Got to rip the
Again,
Cosworth.
I think the Volvo is just a sweet. I think that's a sleeper car that's going to just explode and be one of the next hot castings. And then we got this baby right here. I am a sucker for an Escort. I think they're just so cool. I like how they were used as rally cars in Europe and road racing cars as well. Really cool history if you ever get the chance to look up the Cosworth Escorts or Sierras. All right, that's all I got, folks. Go out there, find some cars, put them on the page, show them off. Or if you are looking to buy some cars, go check out MSCC Marketplace. Mr. Derek is talking about doing another live again. So if you get a chance and he runs it, go out and support him. Maybe you'll find some cool cars that you don't have because he's going to have killer deals at killer prices. That's all I got. What do you got there, Mr. Brent?
Nothing really. Just go out there, have fun, meet friends, enjoy the hobby as it's supposed to. Don't worry about the monetary value. Just enjoy the toys. That's what it's about. Good night and have fun. See you in the aisles.
All right. Later, all.